Hello everybody, welcome inside Gallo Arena in Bourne for this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. It is a special edition. It's the Canal Cup 2021 Sandwich versus Bourne. My name is Jim McCabe on the play-by-play for this one. And Bourne's been putting together the wins recently in this rivalry, but it was Sandwich that won the most recent in 2020, 2-0 final here at Gallo Arena, and the Sandwich Blue Knights are 23-14-1 all time against the Canalmen of Bourne High School. And now this game here between these two teams is a little different than Canal Cup's previous. This was a late edition. This is on an unusual part of the calendar, and oh, by the way, Bourne is coming off of a postseason appearance. They're done. Their playoff run was, unfortunately for them, not long-lived. But they'll go back to quote-unquote regular season mode. This is going to be an exhibition game. It's not going to count for Sandwich as they try and clinch in the Atlantic Division of the Cape and Islands Conference. They've got to win their last regular season game on Saturday to get that number 1 spot, which will matter when it comes to home ice advantage in the postseason Cape and Islands tournament. Let's listen in on the public address as we get set for this one.
Bourne High School and your home Sandwich Blue Knights. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to recognize seniors participating in tonight's contest. First, the Bourne boys hockey class of 2021. They are number 20, Alex McCarthy. Number 9, Alex Duval. And number 16, Captain Johnny Sheehy. Bourne is coached by Fran Carpenito. And now your Sandwich boys hockey class of 2021. They are number 30, Ben Moreno. Number 14, Matt Preddy. Number 18, Aiden Barrett. Number 21, Rob Cardillo. Number 6, Jack Greeley. Number 17, Tim Clark. Number 15, alternate captain Colin Morgan. And number 27, Captain Mike Barrasso. Sandwich is coached by Jordan Moore. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
I think we're ready for hockey here at Gallo Arena. Canal Cup, the 39th edition of this Bourne versus Sandwich Upper Cape rivalry. And at this arena that these two teams both call home. Bourne's record is 3-7-1. They lost to Dighton Rehoboth Seekonk 7-2 in their postseason appearance. Here is the Canalman Lions up front. Ty Kelly, Tyler Evans, Michael Russo, Dana Leach, Owen Surrett, Max Sivolinski, Alex Shaviko, Chris Kluber, and Mateo Sina, and Luca Flinton, Josiah D'Souza, and Ryan Collins. And the defense, Johnny Sheehy, Caleb Keene, Alex McCarthy, and Ryan Burgess, and Cooper Goebel, and Davison Richards. And the starting goaltender for Bourne is Nolan Roche. What about for the Sandwich Blue Knights? It is up front, Rob Cardillo, Mike Barrasso, Josh Eitry, Jack Greeley, Caleb Richardson, and Chris Cardillo, Matt Hamian, Colin McIver, and Kevin Jordan, Aiden Barrett, Matt Preedy, and Jack Connolly. And the defense, Tim Clark, Colin Norkovicius, Drew McKinnon, and Anthony Kent, Logan Monk, and Harley Ellis. And the starting goaltender for the Sandwich Blue Knights is Mitch Norkovicius. Thank you so much for being with us on this tape-delayed version of the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, not live tonight because of the signal issue here at the rink, unfortunately. The Bourne Canalmen, the purple jerseys, looking to have a 2-on-1 here. Sandwich though got back in time. Colin Norkovicius with a big hit in the far corner. And Sandwich is going to get this out to neutral. Those are black arm portions for the Canalmen on those jerseys. And Sandwich, they're the home team here in this one. Blue dark pants and the white main portions of their sweaters. And it's going to be sent into the Sandwich zone by Tyler Evans for Bourne. Early here in the first period now. It's gotten out to neutral, and Sandwich is able to get it into offensive ice. It'll be dump and chase time for Matt Preedy. Played away from him, but here's Anthony Kent off the point. Put it into a good area in front of the net. Sandwich couldn't set up further. And a stab on the end boards by Preedy. Preedy pushed down, but the puck going to the area of Caleb Richardson dashed away further. Another pinch in from the Sandwich defender was McKinnon, this time on the near side. Now puck migrating to the far half boards. And the clear will go out to neutral by Dana Leach. And Leach able to send it further into the Sandwich zone. Back there is Kevin Jordan to Drew McKinnon. And using the air, this one will take a favorable bounce. Oh my, it was almost the most favorable bounce you've ever seen. Whew, Colin McIver almost able to be Johnny on the spot in front. Get a break in the Patriot League playoffs that are happening at Gallo Arena this week. This is an off night for that tournament, so available ice time Thursday night. Let's get the Canal Cup done. And this is thrown out in front by Bourne player Kluber, number 8. And nothing further there for the Canalmen. It's McIver the other way, right to the net on the pop-up of the puck a little bit there. Was able to stick with it. Then a point offering is on goal from Tim Clark. And the save is made. And you hear the folks here. I'll show you the fans at some point. We got a nice contingent, socially distanced, don't worry. Sandwich and Bourne. Bourne to our left, Sandwich to our right. This game originally was not on the schedule this year. It was only going to be Sandwich playing all their conference opponents. And Bourne likewise. Of course, Bourne the South Coast Conference. But the decision was made, maybe sometime recently, to, yes, put this game on. And there are folks here, but it's not a full complement like it normally would be for this Canal Cup. Here's Rob Cardillo, a hard shot. Cardillo. Good save is made there. We'll take a look here. We can move on over. Rich McClone is also there. There's to our right. They've had the seating behind us, as you probably know. Not with any folks watching this year. It was the first time I've seen it. And I'm glad that we're able to continue filming up here. I wasn't sure. I thought it was only if there was no seating behind us, but here we are. Hope we stay here forever and ever. It's a conversation for another time. This escapes the sandwich zone. Bourne sending it back in. This is delay offside time, though. Still scoreless early on here in the Canal Cup. 2021. And in times of uncertainty, it is great to see that this game is being played again under the different circumstances.
You know, Jim, I don't get to see
Hi, Rich.
road jerseys very often.
The Canal Cup, the Canalmen, you mean?
Canalmen, yeah, I don't get to see their purples very often because when I'm covering them, they're here at Gallo as the home team most often. I gotta tell you, that is a sharp-looking sweater.
I agree. Now, did they not switch it off year to year? I thought that's what we did.
No. Well, this has actually been my first year covering Bourne full time.
Oh, okay.
Now I just do everything, and we have a power play right now.
Sure do. This is on Max Sivolinski. This penalty missed the call, but this is our first power play of the game. And this face-off is going to take place to our left. We've played 4 minutes and 5 seconds of the first thus far. Tied up. Bourne can't clear. Mike Barrasso giving it to Josh Eitri. Listen for the call, as I'm sure it's being read right now.
Bourne number 17, Max Sivolinski for tripping.
It's tripping against Sivolinski.
Sivolinski for tripping at 405.
Another puck movement here working out for Sandwich. Open man in the near circle is Rob Cardillo, now at the left point. Cardillo giving it to Tim Clark, closing in, shot, and that one just missed. Clark looking for a little bit of short side daylight. Eitri pushes one on to Rob Cardillo in neutral. Cardillo couldn't motor on further, and Bourne's going to get the clear. Third on, it's the near side. Here's Cardillo running in on the wing. Rob Cardillo holding, passing it to the point man Tim Clark. Back for Cardillo, peels it off the boards, shoots, and it goes off the post. Another quick shot from Cardillo. Josh Eitri scores! It's a power play goal. Josh Eitri. The wrist shot was true into the top half of the net. Sandwich leads 1-0, 5 minutes, 15 seconds into the first period.
Yeah, it looked like Bourne was going to get a little break there, Jim, as that puck, the shot from the right side, hit the inside of the pipe and bounced out, but then Eitri gets the rebound, saw a little room, walked it to the net, picked his spot, and man, talk about a sharpshooter, put it in the top near triangle. That is a goal scorer's goal.
Another hard wrist shot from Rob Cardillo that went off the post before. A couple of really tremendous shots from Cardillo before Eitri himself demonstrating his wrist shot ability. And Sandwich has the first goal of this game.
Sandwich goal scorer by number 23, Josh Eitri. Assisted by number 21, Rob Cardillo. And by number 27, Mike Barrasso.
Drew McKinnon deep in his own zone. Bourne player arrives on him. Attempt to sweep it out in front by the Canalmen didn't go. Man waiting in neutral to receive this puck is Kevin Jordan. Jordan with the wrist shot save is made. And the Bourne goaltender, Nolan Roche, will hold on. The goal from Josh Eitri, the top line right winger. The freshman scores his third goal of the season. Off this face-off, another post shot for Sandwich. That one from Caleb Richardson. And this is a shot that misses from Logan Monk. Sandwich is on the case here in the first period. Offered at the point by Jack Greeley and going wide. And Bourne will now control and try and move it out quickly. Sandwich, though, with the pressure. Bourne was able to get it out to neutral, but Sandwich is making them earn every inch. Now sent back into the Bourne zone as we have less than 8.5 minutes to play in the first period. Offered along here, Bourne will get it out to neutral once more, but struggling to get past the red line. Now it's going to be an icing call against Bourne as we're down to 8 minutes and 4 seconds in the first period. This game is being brought to you this evening by Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis, your source for carpet, luxury vinyl, hardwood, tile, laminate, and more. Visit Carpet Barn, CarpetOneFalmouth.com for more details or call 508-296-8189. Face-off wins. Sandwich gets another puck in a good area. This one stays out. However, Tim Clark keeps us in on the line. Threw it back deep for Sandwich. Canalman will get the clear. Clark can't glove this down as it went by him in neutral, and Tim Clark for Sandwich will go back behind his own net and deal with a few purple jerseys. One of them who got a touch on it, but reading the situation well. Rob Cardillo in on goal. Save was made and the rebound put in by Mike Barrasso. Barrasso scores. It's 2-0. Sandwich leads after I thought Cardillo's move in front was going to get it. And then it was put in. The Bourne bench here, I think, is upset about the net coming off and them scoring the goal afterwards. Bourne fans in attendance, I think, as well. Just sat there, and Barrasso was able to put it in. They count the goal, and it's 2-0. Now, we have a whistle and a stoppage here. They're going to point the face-off at center ice. And the referee is now talking to head coach Frank Carpenito for Bourne. Now they drop the puck and resume play, but this is still about the goal that was just allowed for Sandwich. And again, head coach Carpenito, I'm sure, is making that case of why was the goal allowed to be scored if the net was off. But we can now officially put this goal in the books as we have gone back to action here.
Oh, pretty funny here, Jim. Rob Cardillo arguably should have 2 goals right now, and he has 2 assists. First shot, it hits the inside of the pipe. It beat the keeper, but took a weird bounce off the net, and then Eitri scores, and there he has the breakaway, and Barrasso cans the rebound, and he had the goal beat on the breakaway. So I don't know if you could say Cardillo's had a bad night or a great night.
Well, Rob Cardillo, his bad nights are, I'd say, better than some other players.
That's the wrong word. Maybe.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Sandwich goal scored by number 27, Mike Barrasso. Assisted by number 21, Rob Cardillo. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 34 seconds. So Barrasso from Cardillo, 7:34.
Sar Cardillo with the only assist on there. And, again, back to this situation. Remember, in hockey, net comes off doesn't 100% always mean if the puck's put in, it's a non-goal, but the Bourne bench seemed to think it was a situation there, but that is not how the officials saw it. As we're down to almost 6 minutes remaining in the first, spun out in front. Bourne was hoping for a connection. That did not happen. Now, one Sandwich player trying to race in was Chris Cardillo. Now Drew McKinnon able to get it to Caleb Richardson. Richardson, the shot. A little frustration from number 9, but good chance there for him. A third puck off the post for Sandwich in this first period. That one from Anthony Kent. 5.5 minutes to play in the first period.
Yeah, rink manager John Hickey's going to have to break out the red paint and go to work on these nets because the Blue Knights are denting them up pretty good here in the first period.
This will be flipped ahead by Sandwich. And now loose puck as Sandwich is changing. It rolls right in front of their bench. And this is going to be icing on Sandwich. Let me also tell you about our sponsorship for this game, including All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair. They offer chimney cleaning and repairs, installation of chimney caps and liners, wood stove installations, and much more. You can call them at 508-472-0388, or you can visit the website allcapechimneysweep.com. 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Here's Kevin Jordan for Sandwich. Shot! Save is made, and the rebound popped down in front of the goaltender Roche after he made the save. And it stays out. Now, it's passed from the Sandwich blue line and further on and into the Bourne zone now. And kept alive by Sandwich. 4.5 minutes to play in the first. Canalmen haven't spent a lot of time in the offensive zone. I'm not sure if they have a shot on goal at this point.
7-2.
2 shots on goal. They've been few and far in between. Bourne gets the offensive zone time here, but it's only on for a few moments.
Yeah, Jim, I think Bourne had a good burst of energy early on. The adrenaline was flowing, but now as we settle into the game, Sandwich's speed is really the difference. The Knights just move so quickly, and Bourne, being the young team that they are, so many freshmen and 8th graders on this club, and you know, they're just having a hard time keeping up. Staying on the penalty box was a point of emphasis coming into this game for Bourne, and the first game was a goal of the game for Sandwich, a power play goal. So, you know, Frank Carpenito definitely has some things as we get toward the end of the period that he's going to want to talk to his players about between frames here.
3:55 remaining in the first. Face off in the Sandwich zone, and Sandwich able to control. Unable to move it out of the zone. First try, second try here, yes, and it's offside on Sandwich.
I disagree.
Not by much. Again, it was Sandwich winning last year. This is actually this is the first time under the circumstances we're in, but this is actually the first video broadcast I've had in several attempts for this Canal Cup. The first year, this will be my 4th year of being able to do it. First year I just did audio, and the next year I had another game that disallowed me from doing it, and then last year tried to get it in live, and I learned my lesson very quickly this time around. Last year's Canal Cup I tried to get it on live, it just didn't happen. So we lost it. Oh, here's Cardillo. Yeah, Rob Cardillo does it this time. It's all him, and it's 3-0. Sandwich leads Bourne. Rob Cardillo scores the 3rd goal for the Blue Knights. Rich, another Rob Cardillo drive to the net.
Well, Rob Cardillo, you know, really is controlling this game for the Blue Knights. You know, I was joking earlier about how, you know, maybe it was an unfortunate night for him, but, you know, he's just a playmaker. And right now, every time he touches the puck, Bourne needs to worry about him.
Unassisted, time to go 11 minutes, 30 seconds. That was Cardillo, unassisted at 11:30.
No assist on the goal for Rob Cardillo. Jack Greeley holding on here. Finally offloading it. Colin Orkovicius pushes one that goes into the slot. And now Bourne Canalmen will enter Ty Kelly before Sandwich picks it back up in their own zone. And pushed out to neutral. And Bourne steps back into offensive ice. But before Tyler Evans can catch up to it, Mitch Norkovicius hasn't been too busy in this first period, but he'll melt this one down. Sandwich, you know, Rich, you look at the Ty Evans for Bourne. He's been the guy that stands out to me. Every Canal man gave me a cover, which hasn't been that many this year, but I mean, number 18 for Bourne, he really seems to help this team go.
Absolutely.
You think so as well?
Yeah, Evans is a very good player, and he's developing very, very well. I believe he's a junior, so he'll have another year to go, and will definitely be one of the leaders on this team going forward. I really like Ty Kelly, too, the young forward on that line, one of the wingers. He's only a freshman, and I think he is going to develop into a really good goal scorer for this Bourne team. Like I said earlier, this team for Bourne, super, super young. A year or two from now, they're going to be a real contender in Division III.
Sandwich had it going in the offensive zone for a little bit. And it's going to be Canalman finally getting it the other way. A shot on goal for Johnny Sheehy. And a save was made by Mitch Norkovicius. And Sandwich survives the scare. Max Sivolinski was making things interesting. Now, look at the moves from Anthony Kent. He'll peel back. Anthony Kent, a hard pass. Kept it on the line, yes, for Jack Connolly. Another keep in, but it's blown dead for offside, I'm guessing.
Never left the zone, though.
Yeah, it didn't. That's, I guess, what the call was here.
All right, so I walked in right at game time. Am I wrong? Do we only have one official?
Oh. I guess I shouldn't be rough on him at all then, huh? Yeah, you're right, Rich. We only have one. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's been that way the whole time.
Oh!
Player making big contact with the end boards. Getting back up okay. Yeah, I'll just,
1 minute remaining in the period.
I'll have to take a look at that. Whether or not we had to start. And if something happened. Uh-oh. This is Ty Kelly, speaking of which, making life miserable for the Sandwich backline. Bourne's had a couple thorns in the sides of Sandwich here late in the first. But unable to get anything on the score sheet. Now less than a half minute to play in the first period. Oh, and it's going to be 4-0. Kevin Jordan the moves. 4-0. Sandwich leads. Some real skill on display here for this Sandwich Blue Knight team. And Kevin Jordan doesn't do this too often. That's only his second of the season. Four nothing Sandwich, 16.5 seconds left in the first. Sorry, Rich.
No, that was just a beautiful goal there, Jim.
Sandwich goal scored by
Tall Sandwich.
Kevin Jordan. Assisted by number 27, Mike Barrasso. Time to go 14 minutes, 44 seconds. That was Jordan Barrasso, 14:44.
Mike Barrasso picking up the assist there, you heard. And that'll do it for the first. 4-0, Sandwich leads Bourne, Canal Cup 2021. This is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. And we'll take a break. We'll have the second period for you coming up. Welcome back, everybody, to Gallo Arena. It is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. It's the Canal Cup. Sandwich with the 4-0 lead over Bourne. Shots on goal in the first were in favor of Sandwich. I have a feeling the man to my left knows the exact number.
Shots were 8-5.
8-5 Sandwich. We'll make it 8-6 here as number 6, Ty Kelly, with the shot on goal. Mitch Norkovicius in goal for the Sandwich Blue Knights. Makes a save. The
Wouldn't be surprised if we see Marino play the third period if this game is, continues on the path it's on. He's a senior, last Canal Cup, and you got to figure Coach Jordan Moore would want to get him some time. Ooh.
They get 5-0. Sandwich leads. Goal from Drew McKinnon. 5-0. Sandwich leads Bourne. Here is this fifth goal has come for Sandwich. 1 minute and 6 seconds into the second period. Yeah, Benjamin Moreno might be coming in at some point for Sandwich. You're absolutely right, Rich. Based on the circumstances, did get a chance to see him in goal. I think the only other time he's been in goal this season on senior night for Sandwich.
I'll tell you what, that was an absolute snipe.
Drew McKinnon, really, this Sandwich team defensemen, we saw it in the first period. Defensemen on this team that are not afraid to get involved in the offense, peeling off the point, peeling, drop in, come off the boards, however you want to describe it. D doesn't get involved in the O. And for Drew McKinnon, goal he scored here just a moment ago is now, again, we're keeping track of the goals. I don't know, and I don't believe the goals, I don't know if they count towards the season, but that'd be McKinnon's first of the season.
And by number 14, Matt Freddie. Time to go 1 minute, 6 seconds. That was McKinnon from McIver, Freddie with 106.
Colin McIver, Matt Preedy pick up both assists on that goal from McKinnon. Again, 0 goals on the season coming into this one for number 10 for Sandwich. Here's going to be a shot. Caleb Richardson. That one wouldn't go. He gets the follow-up chance in front. Bourne can't clean up the mess around. And it's a score for Caleb Richardson. And that makes it a 6-0 game in favor of Sandwich. 2 early goals here in the second period to swell the lead.
Exactly 1 minute later.
Now, Caleb Richardson, that's the kind of stuff you'd definitely expect from him this season. What a great addition to this roster, Caleb Richardson, coming from Tabor Academy. I tell you, this Sandwich team this year, it's been a weird year. Rich talked about the prep programs not playing, and the high school have benefited. Guys like Caleb Richardson coming from the school he was at, Mitch Norkovicius coming to play with his brother from Mount St. Charles in Rhode Island. So they've gotten these guys that were coming from other organizations, and they're shining here for Sandwich this season. Caleb Richardson is one of the players on this team for Sandwich. Every time he's out on the ice, every shift, every game, every opponent, he's out there making a difference or trying to make a difference.
I'll tell you, this Sandwich team, they're going to probably get Barnstable in the first round of the Cape and Islands League tournament, and they match up really, really well with Barnstable, I think. And I think we're going to get Falmouth Sandwich round 3 for the championship, and it's going to be really exciting to see. Sandwich is clicking right now. Falmouth continues to win games, but offense has been very difficult for the Clippers. Outside of their first line, they're really not putting the puck away. Defensively, they're rock solid, but I'll tell you, the Sandwich team can very well, they might not have won the regular season, but they might win the one that matters, the playoffs.
This is by number 6, Jack Greeley. Time to go 2 minutes, 6 seconds.
Jack Greeley with the only assist on that goal. And so it's going to come down to this last game of the season, this upcoming weekend. Sandwich has got Nauset, and they'll need to beat them to get that first place in the regular season division title, and that'll set the table for the playoffs.
Well, I think they would finish as the second seed because Falmouth has the same record in the Atlantic Division, and Falmouth has the head-to-head. Because they beat them and they tied them, whereas Falmouth's loss was to Barnstable. So they'll end up with the same record, but Falmouth gets a tiebreaker.
Cardillo. A little stick handling. He had a teammate with him that was not much of a factor. 2 Canalmen were back there. It's going to be a heck of a week next week with the Cape and Islands tournament. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And this is a play out from Mike Barrasso. Couldn't get that pass cleanly from Tim Clark. And Colin Norkovicius can't reach this at the point. Well, we got a lot of game left to play here. 25 minutes of regulation game time, a little bit plus. And so it's a 6-0 lead for Sandwich. And there's a lot of game left to play. Bourne will, I'm sure, continue to bring it here throughout. Sandwich has got to remain focused on the task at hand of winning this game and not giving any easy ones back to Bourne to give them any sniff of anything here. Pass deflects back, and not intending to get that was number 8 Kluber for Bourne to Matteo Sina, but that's how it went. And follow up from there. It's a shot and a score. 7-0 Sandwich. Rich, you saw it, I didn't.
Roach is having a rough day in goal. That was just a snapshot from the high slot, and Roach was late getting over with the right leg pad, and that is a goal for 18 on
Aiden Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett. And you know, Barrett just putting the puck on net. Nothing really special about that one, and just like that, the Knights are up a touchdown. 3 shots, 3 goals in this period.
9.5 minutes remaining in the second. And maybe we'll see different goaltenders on both sides of the rink by the time this is sent. Oh no, you're right. Bourne. I thought Bourne had a second goaltender, but they don't.
Assisted by number 14, Matt Pretty, and by number 7, Colin McIver. Time to go.
Well,
25 seconds.
That's
Barrett from Pretty and McIver at 5.
The case from Bourne that they're going to have to try and make their goaltender's life a little easier. Might start seeing some more block shots in this one. Anthony Kent ripped from the right point, blocked. And this will be a run for the puck. Tyler Evans be the first to it. Slapper and way out of his crease. Mitch Norkovicius to make that save. Drew McKinnon going back behind his own net. Goal in this one for Drew McKinnon. Plays it to the near side, received by Josh Eitri. Went back towards his own net before peeling away. Offered for Caleb Richardson. A backhander in sight after the pass was received by Jack Greeley, and the save was made by the Bourne goaltender Roche, and he gets the whistle with 8 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the second period. And here we go with ships passing in the night. Mitch Norkovicius gets a hand. And Benjamin Moreno is in goal now for Sandwich. Bourne had a backup goaltender listed on the line charts for tonight, but it's going to be Roche and net all the way. And
Paul Case was their starter at the beginning of the year, and I think Case got hurt. I'm not 100% sure, but he hasn't played the last couple of games. And, you know, Roach has done, he's actually had some strong games, but today he is not seeing the puck very well, and Sandwich is really just finding the lanes and getting good shots off.
You know, Bourne, I know they said that they felt like Roche kept them in that 7-2 loss to Dighton Rehoboth Seekonk in the South Coast tournament. And a few games I've gotten a chance to see Bourne this year, Roche has looked good. And this is more on the skill of this Sandwich team, less on the guy that they're facing. And hey, look at this. We have had our second referee rejoin us. Something happened in the first period, perhaps an equipment issue, perhaps something else. But 2 referees back in this game. And that's good to see that. 7:05 remaining in the second period, and the face-off will be in the Sandwich zone. Again, it's Ben Moreno now in net for Sandwich. Backup goaltender, the senior. Sandwich able to step into offensive ice. Roche makes a save on the shot from Chris Cardillo. This goes out of play. 6:48 remaining in the second period. Game's being brought to you by Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor, with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Exclusive carpet brands including Bigelow Stainmaster, Lee's, Tigressa, Resista, Inovia Extreme Clean, Invincible, Rustic River, Hydrotech, Belterra Tile, Laminate for Life, and Voyager Exotic Floors. This is going to be sent across the front of the Sandwich net by Luca Flinton. And now it's Rob Cardillo the other way. Cardillo offers one in front, and brother Chris couldn't connect to him. It'll be a rip for Colin Norkovicius, and that shot from the right point answered by the Bourne goaltender Nolan Roche. This game's also being brought to you by All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs. Locally owned and operated with over 30 years of experience servicing and repairing all kinds of chimneys. All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs in Sandwich. Their number is 508-472-0388. Less than 6.5 to go in the second period. A lot of goals in this one, all for Sandwich. 7-0 is the final. 7-0 is the current score. That's what I meant to say. Long distance puck contact made by the Sandwich goaltender Moreno. Now Matt Preedy for Sandwich able to move it ahead. There's a tie up here behind involving Anthony Kent and Max Sivolinski. They separate. Now this is going to be not icing. Would have been icing had not touched the Sandwich goaltender. Blue Knights clear.
Last thing we need is a lot of icing in this game.
Yeah. Bouncing puck. Preedy for Sandwich on this. Warded off from a good scoring area. Shot was blocked. And Sandwich going back out to neutral. Loose puck jabbed at and recontrolled by the back line for the Blue Knights. And puck bonked off Colin McIver. And second try, they got it to him cleanly. McIver will just throw it deep with 5 minutes to go in the second period. Here is Kluber for Bourne getting it ahead. And Sandwich quickly getting it back out and moving the other way. Josh Eitri, 1 versus several, trying to get it by his man on the wing. Caleb Richardson picks it up. That's another post shot, and that's at least 4 now for Sandwich, or 5 if we missed one. Lots of posts hit in this game. However, the stakes are low at this point in time. Caleb Richardson getting it out to neutral, and a loose puck right in front of the Bourne bench. Sent back deep. Canalmen are getting a few new players out on the ice. Room to skate for Anthony Kent. Into offensive ice. Anthony Kent spins one out in front. Went off a stick, and it's loose further. Ty Evans getting it to a man who's moving on the wing. That's Ty Kelly. But back there is Harley Ellis to do defense on Kelly, and doing a very good job of it. And gets the job done in full. Great effort there by number 36 for Sandwich. Now here's Eitri, number 33 for the Blue Knights, and he's pushed up into the end boards. Eventually Johnny Sheehy got the job done on him. Some good defense here in the late stages of the second period. Anthony Kent will hammer that, and the Bourne goaltender Roche will glove it down and back into play. Oh, and really will get this for Sandwich versus several Canalmen, but he couldn't turn it further for a chance for the Blue Knights. Loose and neutral, underneath feet. And hard work to get this. Kevin Jordan dumping it in. There's Matt Hemian for Sandwich. Turning to the forehand. getting to the slot, and a struggle here. Once again, defense being done. Now stepping into the action is Ellis. He'll pass to Logan Monk. His shot to save for Roche. And Kevin Jordan trying to get the rebound in front, did not. And Sandwich has to retreat out of the offensive zone. Less than 3 minutes to play in the second period. This puck goes across the blue line. And stoppage in play here on the back and forth of the blue line area. 2:35 remaining in the second period. 7-0 Sandwich leads Bourne in this Canal Cup.
The ice is very tilted tonight, Jim. Bourne just unable to really get anything established. No zone time. They only had, 2 shots in the first period, and they have 4 here. And if you're not getting pucks to the net, you're not going to score. They have fewer shots, and Sandwich has goals.
Nauman will clear this puck. Mike Barrasso delivering this pass to Chris Cardillo. For Rob Cardillo, shot. That's a save for Nolan Roche. And Tim Clark couldn't slam it home. Another puck in on Roche, who makes a save. Under 2 minutes to play in the second period. There's Rob Cardillo making the moves. Rob Cardillo, another one. Rob Cardillo showing off. Shot between the legs. His own legs. Save was made. Bourne goaltender Nolan Roche.
If that had gone.
I mean,
that's getting really fancy.
Yep.
If he had done that in a close game, I think Coach Moore would probably kill him.
On the flip side, it would be a courageous thing. You could also argue to try in a close game.
The body control that it takes to get off a shot like that, to go between your legs, and the hand-eye coordination is off the charts. It's a very athletic play. Not to be lost. Heck of a save by Nolan Roche.
Yep.
I mean, he's had a rough night, but that is worthy of the highlight reel there.
On the personal highlight reel for sure. Under 90 seconds to play in the second period. Somebody's stick just got loosened. As a Bourne player's going to retrieve it is Alex McCarthy. A nice call here.
Yeah,
also, I think we got a penalty on Sandwich. This appears to be a roughing call on Tim Clark. Didn't see that. Did you see that?
On the icing, he kind of bumped the man a little bit, a little aggressively. You know what? If it were a close game, I'd be very surprised if we saw that call.
Yeah. First power play of the game for Bourne. Chance to get on the scoreboard. More power play time than what is remaining in the period, so there will be some carryover. Ben Moreno, save on the chance in front for Max Sivolinski. Good passing for Bourne there for the ultimate setup to Sivolinski. And a cheer from the Sandwich bench for their goaltender Moreno making that save.
Sandwich penalty number 17, Tim Clark, 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty penalty, 13 minutes.
Bourne with the face-off win. One-on-one test here is 1 victory for Josh Heitre. Johnny Sheehy was also involved in that. And now it's Ty Kelly receiving this. And it's a shot on goal. Moreno makes a save. 27.4 seconds remaining in the period.
We talk about, doing things the right way, and it's just little things. This, like I was saying, Bourne, a young team, decision making, coming out of your own zone. You try to feed a man, and there's 3 Blue Knights there. There's only 4 Blue Knights on the ice, and you throw it right where the the bulk of the players on the other team are. If you just switch the ice, you get a chance to get a clean breakout. But young teams make young team mistakes, and that's what we're seeing.
Caleb Richardson gets a backhander off just wide of the net. Less than 10 seconds to go. in the period. Ty Kelly, sweater fluttering. Support from Michael Russo, whose shot just misses. And the buzzer sounds. 51 seconds of power play time will carry over for Bourne into the third period. It's a 7-0 lead for Sandwich over Bourne in Canal Cup 2021. Take a break and come back with the third period for you. This Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Welcome back, everybody, to Gallo Arena. It is the Canal Cup, and it's a 7-0 lead for Sandwich over Bourne. Bourne starts off this third period on the power play, and they are on it for another half minute as this puck is chased down into the Sandwich zone, and Drew McKinnon will flip it along the far side and finished out by Rob Cardillo. Rob Cardillo's got a goal in this one. 7 goal scorers for Sandwich. Josh Eitri, Mike Barrasso, Rob Cardillo, Kevin Jordan, Drew McKinnon, Caleb Richardson, and last but not least, Aiden Barrett. In that order, those 7 goals scored for Sandwich. Blue Knights are back now at even strength. Ty Kelly had it on the backhand for a little bit there for the Canal men. Weren't able to move the puck on further. And Sandwich has got the interior defended well enough. And they're able to get it the other way now. It's Chris Cardillo dropping it to Rob Cardillo. Rob Cardillo will hold. And he'll play it for Mike Barrasso, giving it to Chris Cardillo. Cardillo gets it out to Harley Ellis at the point. Wrister. And looked like contact was made by the goaltender Nolan Roche. Now men will clear. And they'll go down into the Sandwich zone. And it's an icing on Bourne. So we played a minute and 40 seconds of the third period. Just seeing the official Cape and Islands Tournament Atlantic Division proceedings will be single elimination. 4 seeds, 4 teams. Higher seed has home ice. This will be an icing on Sandwich as we played the first 2 minutes of the third period. Starts on Wednesday, ends on Saturday. That's for the Atlantic. I haven't seen what the Lighthouse is going to be. There's going to be 5 teams in that. Presumably it's going to be a play-in game. Penalty coming up on Bourne. Power play for Sandwich as Tim Clark drew the penalty. And the penalized player is Michael Russo. This is at least the second power play for Sandwich, maybe the third, if I missed one. They have at least 1 power play goal.
Bourne penalty number 4, Michael Russo, 2 minutes for tripping. Time to penalty 2 minutes, 13 seconds. So Russo for tripping at 2:13.
Left side to right side pass. The shot from the point, just missing from Logan Monk. Now Caleb Richardson in the middle, dishes back to Monk. And the wrister wouldn't go for number 39 for Sandwich. Richardson, number 9, giving it back to Monk. And Logan Monk couldn't get a shot on goal. The Canal men got it and now has it. He's cleared. That's Johnny Sheehy doing the work on the PK. Richardson holding on for Sandwich. One player back there got a touch on it. And here's a clear for Bourne. Kevin Jordan in front, and couldn't connect with Anthony Kent. Getting to this on the near half boards is Matt Hemian, and moving on further. Hemian stops and twizzles, coming out in front. And Bourne player getting to this to clear. Less than a half minute to go on the power play for Sandwich. And it'll be cleared by Bourne. 15 seconds left on the power play. Kevin Jordan through neutral into offensive ice. Kevin Jordan, the shot. Nolan Roche, the save. Big rebound. Shot wide by Jack Greeley. Drew McKinnon giving it down low. And Bourne will send this down the ice. And this will be icing. It was just a few inches wide of the Sandwich net, and we did go back to even strength a little bit ago. Back in 2018, it was an 8-2 win for Bourne. This will be a rip, and this is a high stick stoppage. That 2018 win made it 2 wins in 3 years for Bourne. And fast forward to 2019. Bourne made it 3 in the last 4 with a 4-3 win over Sandwich. Sandwich with the 2-0 win last year. And that big advantage they're looking to make it with this win here tonight. 24 wins versus 14 for Bourne and 1 tie. It's going to be a save for Nolan Roche. Shot was taken by Matt Preedy and held on to with 9 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the third. You saw at the beginning of this game, Sandwich, that championship trophy for this Canal Cup. Two on two here for Sandwich, and that's going to be a save for Roche. Mike Barrasso looking for his second goal, and Roche was able to keep it out. Chance for Sandwich wouldn't go. Brought out the trophy for warm-ups. The Sandwich put it right at center ice. And it looks like they're going to keep it for another year. Barring a miracle here. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third period. A 7-0 lead for Sandwich over Bourne. Again, last game of the regular season for Sandwich, with first place seemingly out of reach now. Versus Nauset on Saturday. This is it for Bourne. Congratulations to Mashpee Monomoy High School for winning their first game of the season, and hard-working team. Finally getting the victory. They're going to be the last game on the schedule for the regular season. Chance here for Bourne. And do you hear that? A plastic sound means a mask save was just made by Ben Moreno, the Sandwich goaltender. Mashpee Monomoy will take on Martha's Vineyard on Sunday. Last regular season Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week game is going to be on Saturday. Martha's Vineyard against Nantucket. That'll be on Nantucket. Here's a Bourne player advancing on the wing in front, and that one didn't go. The attempt to get it was thrown along by Ty Kelly to Michael Russo. And re-entering Dana Leach. Colin Norkovicius was back there for Sandwich. I think it's turned around here. And the Cardellos working after getting spun around was Josh Eitri, and slow to get up is Eitri. The Cardellos manufacturing the chance. Face-off win, shot, deflected in front and just wide. Less than 7.5 minutes to play in the third. My thanks to Rich McClone for coming on and providing color commentary for the first and second periods. And look for his recap of this one in the next edition of the Enterprise newspaper. Recap of this one, it's been all Sandwich. What do we have here? Penalty. Interference call. I'm going to rely on the officials to tell me who this is because I didn't see the call. Or the penalty that led to it. And this is on Sandwich. This is on Jack Greeley. Going to put Bourne back on the power play. And should this go down as a shutout tonight for Sandwich, it's going to be a combined shutout. Mitch Norkovicius was the starter after this game became one-sided. Ben Moreno put a net and makes a sharp glove save. Right off the power play start. Canalman win the face-off. And the rip from Johnny Sheehy. Ben Moreno with the sharp glove. Deja vu here, but after it went to Johnny Sheehy, that was it. As far as the deja vu, it was taken the other way. Shorthanded chance there for Jack Connolly. A save was made by the Bourne goaltender Roche. Run out to neutral and into offensive ice now for Sheehy. Off-wing shot for Sheehy. Ben Moreno makes the save. No rebound. 6:02 to go in the third period. Ben Moreno, he's gonna, if he gets the shutout here tonight, the combined shutout, he's gonna have earned it. He's certainly making the saves here in the third period to keep this a 7-0 game instead of 7 versus any goals. Sheehy for Bourne. Giving it across and getting it back. And still a minute of power play time remaining here for the Canalmen. Loose puck in neutral is taken by Kevin Jordan. Wide and fire. And the save is made. Nolan Roche. No rebound. Sure he felt that one from Jordan, who got all of that shot. Let me tell you about our sponsorship for this game. Carpet Barn, Carpet One, Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Check out exclusive warranty options up to the life of the installation to cover any possible soils or stains. Carpet Barn, Carpet One offers a healthier living flooring installation system and the first antimicrobial flooring installation system to keep allergens, dust, mildew, and mold away. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com or call 508 296-8189. We'll definitely stay on here as now penalty is going to come up to Bourne. And the whistle here is for icing on Sandwich, so I don't know where they're going to put this face-off, but this is going to be 4-on-4 hockey for just 18 seconds, and then Sandwich will go back on the power play. They're going to face off in the Bourne zone. Penalized player was Tyler Evans. .503 remaining in the third period. So 4-on-4 here for a few moments. And Sandwich arranges his players in a way that is okay. And then getting a shot right off the face-off, going out of play. Bourne getting it out, and they're going to clear here. This is going to be icing, getting ready to start the penalty kill a little prematurely. Still 5 seconds of 4-on-4. While they skate back down for the face-off, I want to also thank our sponsor for tonight's game, All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair and Sandwich. They can install a wood stove, or if you already have one, they can repair it. And if you need a new one, they can replace it. That's All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair. Their phone number is 508-472-0388. Thank you so much to All Cape Chimney Sweep for covering all the Sandwich games this season. And perhaps one more here, one or two more as Sandwich gets ready for a unique postseason tournament. Sandwich is now on the power play, looking to close this one out. Look at the moves from Josh Eitri. Bang! 2 goals for Josh Eitri. It's another power play tally for Sandwich. They lead 8-0. And Sandwich is now 4 minutes, 28 seconds away from holding on to the Canal Cup. First multi-goal scorer in this game is Eitri.
Sandwich goal scorer number 33, Josh Eitri. Assisted by number 21, Cardillo. Time to commence 32 seconds. That was Eitri from Cardillo at 32.
Well, if we're doing, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit here. If we're doing a post-game player, it only makes sense to talk to Eitri, I guess, since every other brother combo has been interviewed for Sandwich this year, and they both gotten the same question. That's a good glove save for Roche on the shot from Matt Preedy, going out of play. I mean, I had to think to myself after I talked to Rob Cardillo. I asked him about playing with Chris Cardillo, and it occurred to me I'd asked the same question on the boat to Colin Orkovicius about playing with his goalie brother Mitch. And perhaps not quite as much of a point of emphasis, but the Eitris have played several games this season. Bourne player goes flying. Michael and Josh. Josh Eitri's got 2 goals in this one. Shot from Sandwich goes out of play. Sandwich bench, you can see they're having a good time. Certainly a better time than their opponents as this has been a one-sided game. Canalmen still have 3 minutes and change remaining to try and get on the scoreboard. Try and make some memories for some kids. Open ice collision initiated Ryan Burgess on Matt Preedy. And this is going to be another save for Moreno. Shot that just came in. Bourne High School won the JV Canal Cup, a 3-1 final. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what BHS stands for. It was actually the JV sandwich team against Barnstable. The Barnstable JV team won 3-1. Two and a half minutes to play in the third period. Drew McKinnon gets a shot. Messi in front, put in. Aiden Barrett's got his second. Second straight player to score his second goal. Aiden Barrett with the score to make it 9-0. Sandwich leading Bourne with 2:22 to go in the third period.
Sandwich goal scorer for number 18, Aiden Barrett. Assisted by number 10, Drew McKinnon. And by number 27, Mike Barrasso.
Again, it's worth mentioning how young this Bourne team is and how you're going to hear a lot of these names. This is a program that has sent on players to the next level. Several formers playing in junior hockey this season. Ty Kelly, the freshman. Mike Russo, the sophomore. Just on the top line alone, those underclassmen. Dana Leach, a freshman. Owen Soretta, sophomore. Alex Shaveko, 8th grade. Chris Kluber, 8th grade. Mateo Singh, the whole third line, 8th graders. Luca Flinton, Josiah D'Souza on the 4th line, 8th graders. Ryan Collins with them, a freshman. Caleb Keene, a defenseman, 8th grader. Ryan Burgess, a D, is freshman. And Cooper Goebel and Davison Richards, freshmen, 8th graders. Smattering of juniors and seniors that'll move up and out, respectively. The 39th Canal Cup will go to Sandwich. And again, the record will improve to 24-14-1. And here's hoping the 2022 Canal Cup is played in front of a full complement of fans. Boy, does this arena get loud for the Canal Cup. And some cheering here as Luca Flinton, probably his first shift in the game, was able to carry it ahead. 10 seconds left. Sandwich is going to try and get one more. Mike Barrasso offered it along the wing. And now it's loose in front of the Bourne net. And the buzzer sounds. And Sandwich wins this Canal Cup by a final score of 9-0. Game winner goes to Josh Eitri with his 2 goals scored in this one. And congratulations to the Sandwich Blue Knights. Bourne supporters cheering on their team. And we're going to take a... Now we're going to stay here and watch it for this presentation. And then we'll sign off after that. So let's stick around here and watch the trophy get brought out here. And I'll let you listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your MVP for Bourne is Brendan Sheehy. And your MVP for Sandwich is Senior Captain Mike Barrasso. At this time, with the rest of the Sandwich captains, please join John Hickey for the presentation of the Canal Cup Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Canal Cup champion, Sandwich Blue Knights.
Once again, congratulations to Sandwich winning this 2021 Canal Cup over Bourne. 9-0 the final. My name is Jim McCabe saying thanks for watching and listening to this one. And we'll see you on Saturday for the Island Cup. Martha's Vineyard against Nantucket from Nantucket. We'll see you then.